Hi, glad to have you back here on the Mills Food Channel. Today we're going to be showing you exactly how to do a very simple but very tasteful, easily made meal, chicken, pesto and pasta. Come with me. Now, like any good meal, we start off with some very good hygienical things. We wash our hands and we make sure we have a nice clean meal. Once the hands are washed, we move on to the real fun stuff. So today, as I said, we're going to be making chicken, pesto and pasta. Now it's a real treat and it really tickles the taste buds. It's absolutely sublime. If you're just coming home from work and you've got about half an hour to make something, it's perfect. Now what you want to do first, hang on, just got to flip the camera. What you want to do first is have a beautiful layer here for where to put your chicken in. And you got your great chicken in here. Oh, hang on. Right, with our hands clean as a whistle, we just want to make sure that our chicken is a-okay. So, what we do here is we take a look at our chicken and we just cut off any bits we don't really want. There we go. Away with the fat. We don't need that in our lives, do we? No. Here's to a healthy lifestyle. Right, we just cut it off. Not need for a lot, but it's a Monday. We want to eat healthy. Just have a look and get off any gristle we don't want. There we go. Alright, on to the next one. And we do this for all these little breasts. And we just get them nice and ready for the meal we're going to have. Ooh, there we go. Oh. What you want to do now is gently put our lovely breasts of chicken in our tin foil here. And you'll see what the tin foil is for later. It's going to create a lovely Christmas package for us. Oh, there we go. Right, now it's time for some good old seasoning. What we do is we season it with salt, pepper and lemon juice. So hang on. We're going to start off with, that's what I like to call the man's best friend in the kitchen. We just sprinkle a bit of salt all over it. It really is the most simple of things to sprinkle a bit of salt. Now don't be too shy with the pepper here because it really does add a really nice texture to the mix. Add a bit more salt, I think it might be needed. Don't want to overdo it on the salt, we don't want to be like, oops, there we go, like the Italians. Right, now when it comes to the lemon, I've got this very special trick that I'm going to show you. I'll be right back with you, hang on. Now the conventional way of cutting a lemon is like that, on its side. And to be honest with you, it would seem like the best idea, but I've recently learned that if you cut it like that, on its end, and you get the two halves like that, you get more juice out of the lemon. That's exactly what I'm going to do here. So what we do is here, we just squeeze it. Oopsie daisy. Freshly squeezed lemon juice. Get as much of it out as you can. It really adds a really nice, really nice part of the chicken, this does. Just get it all out. This here, believe it or not, you can taste it so much. And it adds so well with the pasta as well and the pesto. When you got the bitterness of the pesto, the bitterness of the, there we go, get it all out. Right, so there we got our lovely lemon juice over there. And we're going to take this, the rest of the lemon and save it for a rainy day in one of the nicest bowls in the world. Sorry, I just had to say that. Right, so we put that away, and then now we return to our lovely chicken breast. And we just pour it over and we just start to make the beginning of our meal. Right, after we've seasoned our chicken breasts, we can open a nice pack of creme fraiche and we just take 2 spoonsful, oopsie daisy, there we go, and we just put them right on right on top of the mixture. Sorry about that. And the second one goes on as well. And then just a bit of extra for good luck, as I always say. Right there. After our lovely creme fraiche, we add ourselves some cheese for each breast. Now I know Swedes in general like to use themselves of an osthyvel, as they call it. One of, oh, well, I haven't got one out now just because, oh, I know where there is one. Ooh. One of these bad boys. But I myself prefer a thicker slice of cheese. And I'm just carving myself up some now. It goes really well on each breast of chicken, and it really gives it a nice thick texture to it as well. Right, now that the cheese and the creme fraiche have made their debut, we're going to go on to the next superstar. Right, we got ourselves some sun-dried tomatoes here. Now, I myself am not a massive fan of sun-dried tomatoes by themselves, but I must say, with them finely chopped up in this treat, it gives them a real edge. It really does. And what you want to do is, you just start off, don't want to take too many, and we just chop them quite finely. Oops, wrong edge there. Chop them quite finely, and then we're going to pop them. We're going to pop them on our chicken. On our chicken and cheese. Get even finer there. This brings a real edge to the meal, and I must say, even I, as is not a sun-dried tomatoes biggest fan, it really is worth it. Once we've finally chopped these bad boys, we're going to place them ever so nicely on top of our chicken buffet. Right. They just go straight on top like that, and they look really nice. There we go. And it looks something like that. Right, before we put this bad boy in the oven, we're going to sprinkle some oregano as a final seasoning touch. Now, don't be too shy on the oregano, I myself quite like it. And then you got some timian as well, just as an extra herb. Oops, not quite getting well. There we go. Now, the whole reason now that we've got this tin foil here is so that we can make a nice, tight packet of the whole thing. So it cooks and keeps all of the juices inside of it. What you want to do is here, get all of the tin foil wrapped up inside it, so we've got ourselves a perfect little Christmas package. I myself wouldn't mind opening this on Christmas Day. Oh, look at that. Tight and perfect. Right, onto the oven. Oh.